Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Phoenix Wright Justice for All. Today, where should we go first? I'm assuming we have to go everywhere. I guess Honey Clinic to see if Von Kammer is pissed. She's probably pissed, right? Never thought I'd ever come back to this place.
Yes. Are you here to visit a patient?
Hi. Wait a second. You're...
Yes, I'm Director Huddy.
Why are you still here?
Yes, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes.
Director Huddy. Oh, I thought it was the nurse again. Edgeworth.
Yes, I'm Director Huddy. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes. What is it?
Director, Franziska. How is Franziska Von Kammer?
You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because you see, I'm personally taking care of her. Yes. Yes, and that surgery, it went well.
You have my gratitude. It looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret.
She looked so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes. But I understand. Yes. Her opponent was a gun after all. And when I snuck up on her real sneaky-like, or secret-like, she would scream real loud. Yes.
I see.
But she's really cute, too.
Yeah, if she's not whipping people and keeps her mouth shut.
When I do that, she'd whip me with her whip. Boy, did I cry like a baby. But I think I could get used to it.
Go back to your room.
You're so mean, You're so mean, my frisky Friska. That's good. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, it's time for my IV drops. Yes.
Dots? And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I knew I shouldn't have come here. I brought her flowers? Why? She doesn't deserve flowers. The shooting. I was shot in front of the courthouse, in my right shoulder. But it's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. I even had full intentions of running the trial this morning. But that would have been too much for you. There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know. Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case. It was the only logical course of action, given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. I think I know what deal he's referring to. The deal! Ms. Von Kammer, you made a deal with Ms. Andrew yesterday, didn't you? I don't know what you mean. In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. Engard, you told Ms. Andrews to not testify in court today. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof that I made such a deal? You're denying it. It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would have already been over. All while hiding Ms. Andrews' own crime. That isn't my problem. Whether she had tampered with evidence or not. I only have one objective, to find Engard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should lose your license. The ends justifies the means. Ms. Von Kammer, Adrian Andrews believed you when you said if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then Engard would be found guilty. And what does that have to do with me? Because of that, she's now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end. That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all. Well, you had to know she was. I think visiting hours here are about over. So, if you'll excuse me... What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off? Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Yeah, that's why she carries the whip. Because she can't debate anyone. She has to whip them. Edgeworth. Hi. Today's trial. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far... But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright, the courtroom is a garden of judgment. I'm putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. I guess. I mean, not really, but sure. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. No, it's not. You know how many times we've seen that face? Every case we've had. That card, what in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, Wright, this is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. A special investigation team has existed for a number of years, but few know of this. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card, a man called Shelley the Killer. And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin, the best at it, at that. Assassin? Okay, so it's his calling card. Assassin. Who is this Shelley the Killer? The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins. Long-standing? The name first appeared around 100 years ago, I hear. Shelley is the professional name of the third heir to the Killer name. So because his professional name is Shelley, he leaves cards with a shell on them? How unoriginal, you're right. He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims. Why would he do something like that? Money? We think it's part of his duty to his clients. His duty? Duty. If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charge being pushed onto his clients. I see. Okay. Huh, that's gonna be interesting. So I figured, freaking Monocle Man, there you go, I couldn't think of the goddamn name for the one eye thing. I think he only has one eyeglass. I figured he was the killer. The Butler dude that we saw, the stitches. But if he's an assassin, a killer for hire, so I guess... We did ask him though. Well, I guess technically he wouldn't have killed them. He would have paid someone to kill him. I'm referring to when we asked Matt if he killed anyone. So yeah. I don't know. That is an interesting twist though. I was kind of figuring how would we get to that and why he was so gung-ho of getting an acquittal, but I guess that would make sense if he was a hired killer. The killer values the trust between his clients and himself, above all. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. I guess that even honorable assassins can exist. Not really. So you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It appeared that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree? Shelley the Killer, huh? Maya's situation. I noticed something at today's trial. You're behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I thought we told you. Or I thought Gumshoe told you. I'll prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow. Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to... Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity. Mr. Nick? There's no way you can find her. You don't even have a single lead on to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right, listen, you need to know something. Juan Carita was killed by Shelley the Killer, and the client who ordered the job is Matt and Guard, your own client. Please, stop. I can't listen to you. Are we... Oh, man. That's... I can't believe that. Yeah, I mean... Are we actually gonna try to get him acquitted? Because that means we should lose our license, too, along with Von Commer.
I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this.
What is it?
The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelley the Killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter.
Alright, cool.
In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again, if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Mr. Nick, do you think Mr. Engard hired an assassin?
No way! I mean, he doesn't have a psyche lock.
Yeah, I guess not.
Maya, please, all I ask is you make it home, safe and sound. Man, I don't like there's no music there. Because that kind of makes it seem like she's not. I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up. Like how Nick does with everything in court. That's not even true, though. I have evidence. Anyway, let's try out the card trick with the card I just found. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go and take a look around.
All right. Sure.
What? Wait, what is this place? Is that a dog door? I get a feeling I'm not in a hotel anymore. All these videos over there. Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here. Bear? That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear? Oh, how cute. But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something. There's a framed picture. That her? Celeste? There's a slim picture sitting on the coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, it looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, "With love, Celeste." Now, this could be a clue. Okay. So it is Celeste. Locked, of course. It doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier. How? How could you be skinnier than you already are without being like malnutritioned? Or whatever the hell it's called. Malnourished. There we go. Then maybe I'll be able to crawl through there. It's so dark in here and I can barely see, but these kind of feel like videotapes? How can you barely see? There's a light right there. Just what kind of room is this?
That is a big-ass TV.
Oh, hey, it's a computer. I never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch on this thing is. Drat, there goes my plan to use this to somehow get out of here. Yeah, you could have sent out an email or something. Or, I don't know, put in like Google Maps and be like, what's my location? What is this, an antenna, I guess? And this is a VCR? How outdated. There sure are a lot of electronic gadgets here. But what is an antenna doing here? Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. Yeah! It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you. He is? For now, I suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you. Ways, you mean? Dead men tell no tales is how the saying goes, correct? Dead! I'm most certain I told you on our first meeting. I am an assassin. No way, you're lying! I mean, an assassin? People are not always who they appear to be. Nick! Well, I guess you didn't escape, huh?
Mr. Nick?
Huh? Oh, yeah, pearls. Got caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation. It's kind of like I was playing as her for a bit. Mr. Edgeworth had left, you know. I guess for now I have no choice but to believe in Mr. Engard. But I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too.
Okay. Sure. You know, honestly, I didn't think we were going to be seeing Edgeworth in this game. At least not in this capacity. I kind of thought... Yeah, I just kind of thought, like, he was going to quit being a prosecutor at the end of the last game. I thought he was going to become, like, a defense attorney at some point or something. But I guess not. I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today. Oh. I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh, yes, there's a message here for you. A message? It's from Mountain God. Here you are. What does it say? Is it something really important? I don't know. I can't read. Let's see what it has to say, though. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden? Oh, Mr. Wright. So actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shu. I didn't put a lot of food when I left the house. Put out a lot of food, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, all right? That poor cat. This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed his cat. I'm sure poor Shu's stomach is growling by now. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna go feed the cat. Client's request is a request. Guess I should go check up on his cat. His cat better be alright. Like, seriously, this poor cat. We gotta go to the hotel? Maybe? Alright now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mystic Maya's sake. You shall not pass! Ms. Oldbag.
Now you devalue my name and turn it into a gasp, you spiky head
What? Oh, pedofogger. Pettifogger? I actually thought you were calling me a pedophile for a second. What the hell is a pedofogger? Where's my phone? Like, I don't know, my brain and my mouth, like, just reading that, is like, you spiky head pet, and I'm like, wait a minute. Hold up. What do you mean? What is a pettifogger? Pettifogger. Really? Is that how you pronounce that? Oh, of course, I turned off the auto on my phone again. That's right. Oh, well, an inferior legal practitioner, especially one who deals with petty cases and employs dubious practices. So, Von Commer? Why is that a word? Hold up. Now, you know what? Let's come over here real fast. We'll use text-to-speech on my computer. Just so we're completely clear if I'm pronouncing it right.
Pettifogger.
Pettifogger, alright. That is weird and slightly inappropriate.
Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edge Boy, just as he promised.
I forgot that he said he would give you gum. Did she just... Miss Old Bag.
Keep your hands off of me. The helmet is airtight. No air gets in or no air gets out.
That seems extremely dangerous, so why do you keep putting it on?
Huh. Don't you think you can get me to move with silly questions? You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by.
I'm not hearing this. I'm also not staying here. Goodbye. I gotta feed a cat. Sure is dark. I'll turn on a light. That seems extremely dangerous. Wow, so this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find Shu, the kitty cat. Shu! Aww. I guess this is Shu. Oh, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shu. The cat seems to like pearls. Pardon me. Oh, hi. May I help you with something, mister? Oh, we're lawyers. Well, actually, she's 8. I'm a lawyer. Actually, I'm Mr. Ngard's lawyer. The Masters... Then, you must be Mr. Wright. Yeah. It's a pleasure to meet you, your wonderful self. I'm the family butler, John Doe. Really? Nice to meet you. Do we not recognize this guy? Wait, he has a butler, but he wants us to take care of Shu? It's a very cute cat you got there. It is my duty to take care of him. The master's rather fancy Shu. Anything else? No, not especially. It's not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat. Well then, I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. You must know all sorts of things about Mr. Ngard, right? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. It's not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master and his affairs. Ah, how typically butler-like, as it were. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about a year. And, anything else? No, not especially. It's not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs. You know, I would have thought Mr. Ngard had the kind to have a maid or over a butler. You're not wrong. Well, I really must take my leave of you now. Oh, we should probably get going ourselves. Ah, so young and yet already so accomplished. A master of law. There's also a lot to be proud of being a butler, in charge of a house and all. Thank you for your compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear. Now, if you'll excuse me. You feeding the cat? I'm gonna, take a look around. Oh, there's a giant cooking hearth here. That's actually a fireplace. How are they different, Mr. Nick? Well, you don't usually cook in a fireplace. You know, I've never actually seen a hearth before, come to think of it. You should probably come and visit Faye Manor then. I'll show you one when you do. You have it in the living room? A giant bicycle is flying through the air. That bicycle, Pearls, is one where you don't have to pedal, and it moves on its own. Really? Wow! Witchcraft! But sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly. Oh, that's too bad. It's a very comfortable and spacious lounge set. I wonder if famous stars drop by and sit around and have a good time. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? What is with me and feeling inferior today? Must be a complex. There's another door over there. You shouldn't go wandering off there, Mr. Nick. Yeah, Pearls. I know how Maya feels when I tell her to stop playing around and stealing shit. I mean, we could steal stuff. I don't know what, though. Nothing looks very valuable here, except for the bike. There are masks there. I actually think those are heads with masks on them, Pearl. Yeah, that one in the middle is the Stale Samurai. The one next to that are the Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. They fought many battles against the backdrop of Neo Old Tokyo. Wow, you really know a lot about the Stale Samurai, Mr. Nick. I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about that show than a kid. Well, she's an extremely sheltered kid, if that counts. There's a small door at the bottom of the big door, Mr. Nick. I bet it's for Mr. Ngard's cat to use. Oh, you mean Shu? That door, it's locked tight. Oh, okay, so Maya's here. Well, I guess that's to keep the noisy people like me from entering. Nosy, not noisy. Hey, Pearl, you can fit through that door. A hole there. I have one, and it's not as fancy looking that, but I have a cat hole in my door too. Well, I guess we're gonna go back to the lobby, and then we're gonna talk to Old Bag next time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.